All right, we're 5 minutes before sunset. It ain't gonna hurt to do some owl hooting here and get a head start. And if we get one to gobble, we know where he's gonna roost. He's gonna be up in the tree here soon, if he's not already. And then we can move on to other spots. And that I like roosting multiple birds. Gives me options to kind of look at the map and pick one that we think, or I think, may have the best odds of success in the morning. It also gives you options if that hunt doesn't go the way you would like. You know where birds were roosted, and you can run over there and try and strike them later in the morning. Let me run and get my pot collar real quick. That might get a gobble. I make sure I put clear pauses, defined pauses in between my cuttings so I can hear a gobble and I'm not calling on top of them, don't hear it. The real owl is hooting to my hooting I did a little bit ago before I went and got my pod call. A lot of people aren't too concerned with being realistic with their owl hooting. That's already helped me this year and it's helped me in years past. Sounding realistic will get other owls to answer you. And a bird may be up there not gobbling to me because I'm so far away. But that owl is up there potentially near a gobbler. And I had that happen in Iowa where I was hooting and nothing gobbled, but a real owl fired up on the ridge and there was a gobbler roosted nearby and he couldn't resist but gobbled into that. One finally gobbled way down there. Good morning. I'll make this brief because we're running a few minutes late. It's my buddy Tyler Malone from Alabama. Came up to hunt Minnesota. I roosted a bird up on the hill back where the moon's at yesterday evening, wherever the moon's at. There it is.
Saddle.
And we're going to boogie up there and wait for that first gobble and get set up. Standard practice. We'll see y'all at the top. I must have misjudged where this bird's roosted. If it's the same one, we just got one to gobble around the corner. I'm going to verify that's where it came from. We weren't exactly sure. Oh no, it's this way. Okay, that's him. He's off that point. Woo! Yeah, he's right here. I say we get right up here on this. Just call him right up here. And maybe get up to the high side so the sun's not right in our face.
How far do you want to be from the limb?
Right about here.
Okay.
So far that gobbler's liking what he's here and he's straight out in front of us, just down the point. We're hoping he comes. It'd be nice if he comes up this way. Gives us a little room. I don't want him just popping up right here or swinging hard to the right.
I want to swing hard right. I don't want to shoot him right. I hope he comes up right through here. Yeah, there's a hen. There's a hen. She's with them. I'm gonna bring her on up. One just got way off. Did you hear it? That's way up there.
You tell me what you're thinking.
I'm a running gunner, so whatever you want to.
Well, I was going to say, one of the options was, option A is just hang out in here and see what he's doing. That's my least favorite option. Option 2 is just drop off his hill back to the truck and go find another bird that's by himself. We know he's here. He's probably going to roost here
Go
again.
with the second option.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty steep hill. We're coming down this hill, heading back towards the truck. One just gobbled. Yeah, that's a workable bird. Coming that way. And a hen. Let's get set and see that. My face look okay, camouflage wise?
A little light, but it worked.
It looks a little light.
A little light.
I thought it put on pretty heavy as well.
Run your nose in your face pretty.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, well, I didn't know what your standards was.
Huh?
I didn't know what your standards was.
Oh, I just need to break up my face a little.
Oh, well, yeah, it worked like that. That's how he's getting closer.
It does.
I think they're moving this away.
Yeah, I'm not totally satisfied with this setup, but I'd almost rather be down here on this point. This is like a little drainage here that opens up. They'd have to come up the drainage where that there, even if they skirt, will be down. I think there's jakes with them. I heard it. Oh. I think it could be a pile of jakes. Well, I ain't neither, but I'm just saying it could be. But we're gonna find out, or at least try to. Let's move down to that point. I think we have enough time to get there. Not that far. Let's get to that dead tree up to the left of there, yeah.
followed up here. I think there's 2 down here.
Two down there.
There's an overgrown field that we came in on. I don't think I've ever seen turkeys down this way. They always seem to stay up on top. Sounds like that one's there, another one was there. I bet the birds were here going up the hill. Yeah. Yeah, he's on top. He's right there on that top. 150 yards, we can go that way. And then go straight up. He's gobbling right up there. We're gonna go up here and go up and get level with him. Hopefully he don't see us. Hopefully we don't make too much noise. It's loud in here. Let's go down and up. Instead of going all the way around. Yeah, I'm just go down and up. Okay, come on. I think we might be able to kill him up here. Let's just get up here and see what it looks like. Yeah, he just got one. We got room to roam. We go right here. So I mean, he's not terribly far away. We get up on this flat right here. We call right to us. Stay somewhat low until we get there, then we'll come up here. He just got one. I could hear the rumble in the chest that time. How about we get to that tree? See, with the moss will blow it. And then when he comes up on the hill, you can shoot him. Or you think one of these trees. Oh, that's close. How about right here? Yeah. Just use your eyeballs, keep eye to the left also when they look clear. Oh, that's much closer. He's coming to your left slightly. Right up there. He's gonna come up on that little bench. Okay. Yep. See that dead tree leaning in front of you?
Right there.
Yeah, he's beyond dead somewhere.
There's a lot of brush between me and him, you know it.
Well, I think he's gonna come left.
I'm shaking so bad.
Just relax. You just make sure the bead's right on his walls.
long barrel?
I think it's to the right of it, but I hear drumming now. Yeah, he's probably straight down your barrel. I bet he's gonna come out on that little flat bit. I would be aiming right for that crooked tree, the dead one, and then you can move left as need be.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of almost to where your barrel's pointing, maybe just slightly right of it.
Yeah. That right there, I think. But I don't think he's moved any.
He is, but barely. He's probably sitting up there strutting. I'm gonna just go quiet and make him look more. Yeah, that's a little closer.
I hear drumming.
Yeah. What you need to be looking for is the tip of that tail fan.
Yep.
Yeah, that drumming's getting louder. That's closer. I wish I knew what this terrain was like up there. He's just beyond that dead tree.
Come on, bird. God, that's deep.
Okay, he's getting ready to grasp. He's getting super close.
I see his head. I see his head.
Dude, oh, yeah, I got him. Get him if you got him. Better shoot him if you got him.
I don't see him.
He went down the hill.
I think he was up on top the whole time. We just got them trees was blocking.
I didn't want to sit here. It was when he gobbled close when I was trying to get to that. And that's when I said, let's just sit here.
If we had to do it again, we should have been right up there.
Up a little higher, we would have seen him. Oh, here's the thing. He was just at that,
Here's that grass.
he's at 30 yards, 25, 30 yards there, you think?
Oh, yeah, easy. 25.
I worry about being up here because he can see you farther through the woods and then he putts and runs before he even gets there.
God, as soon as he crested the hill, it was 2 seconds. He seen us.
He didn't putt hard, it was a little, just a little soft.
Yeah, I barely heard it.
Yeah, he was nervous, and that was it. Now let me stretch my back, because I'm all up in a knot right here.
I think he just picked up and seen no hen.
No, I think he saw us sitting beside this tree.
Yeah.
He sounded so far down the whole time. I wonder if he heard us walking, coming up here and started
Yeah, I
coming
think
towards
he did that. Because when we crossed that big gully, he gobbled like 5 times back to back to back. I think he heard us walking right there.
Yeah, that's not too bad. This morning we've heard several gobblers and called one in from just this one location, in this one area.
Should have killed that freaking bird. This is not exactly where we thought he was going to.
I told you he was going to pop out just to the left of that ditch.
I think his head was already up for
Yeah,
30
he
seconds.
was probably looking over.
We just couldn't see it. Yeah. Like I really didn't have like I had to move my gun over a little bit. I don't know if he caught me moving my gun a little bit. Or,
Ain't nothing to fret on. It's over now.
no, I know.
It's that Pinhoti hat.
Dude, I missed 4 I missed 3
I
birds.
gotta fix that in the
My
truck.
word.
It's bottomland too.
I missed 3 birds has had on. I threatened to burn it 2 or 3 times.
I guess we're gonna slip on out of here and try not to booger him anymore and go find another bird. Because the odds of calling him back in are slim to none.